Before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to 3 Invincible for a favor. I won't go into detail, but I want you to subscribe to him. He's a good friend and a massive supporter of the channel. He needs help with getting subscribers. And he also posted a video of me screaming in the voice chat. So it would mean a lot if you got him to 60 subs. Thanks for listening, and now let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video in Geometry Dash. And today we're going to be taking a look at hashtag Levolution, a new cult, I mean movements in GD. In case you don't know, hashtag Levolution encourages creators to lower their standards and make effortless levels. And this is going to kill Geometry Dash. So let's just get into it. This video is basically going to be a mix of a video essay and a rant. Basically what you guys seem to like the best. Let's go. Hashtag Levolution is going to cause GD to die, and let's have a look at the cause of this. So, most featured levels as of 2.11 have around 25k objects, but hashtag Levolution is basically trying to lower standards and get levels with less objects to be accepted. I mean, come on. That's right. Hashtag Levolution is going to take the average of 25k objects down to a pathetic 12k objects. Wow, that's worse than the recent levels. That's right, levels with not many objects are completely gonna kill GD. It's not like people who dislike these levels can just ignore them, am I right? It's inescapable. This is the end. The end is near. If you're up to this point in the video, then chances are you're beginning to realize that maybe I'm not really here to attack this trend like the rest of the community is. And I'm here to confirm that if you thought this video was going against the trend, you're going to be very disappointed. This video is mainly going to be made up by me defending this trend. Well, there's a drop in viewers. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Something has been happening in the community, that being that as time goes on, it's getting harder and harder to meet the community's expectations as standards for levels continue to go up and up. So the famous modernistic creator Optical has stood against it and created a solution. He calls it hashtag Levolution. This trend consists of creators feeling free to make simpler levels with less objects, without having to fear being attacked by their fanbase. Ever since Optical posted his first announcement, this has stirred up a lot of debate in the community. I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen the community get divided by something so quickly. In this debate, there are two sides. The supporting side believes that it could bring back the simplicity of 1.9, GD's golden age, and generally make the community a lot more active and less toxic. On the other hand, the opposing side believes that this will unleash a wave of generic levels getting featured, so much so that the community will slowly die because of it. Many famous creators, including Serpunch, are for this movement and are making their own levels for it. Robto has made it quite clear that he is also for the trend, particularly because many have noticed he has been going around featuring many of the levels. But enough with the stuff you probably already know, I want to talk about my overall opinions on this trend. I feel like this started off as a respectful debate, but things have really just blown up over the past week. As soon as these levels started getting featured, arguments started. Many started accusing Optical of being greedy for CP, which is completely false. Optical is a very passionate creator, and he made it pretty clear he wasn't doing this for the CP. The main level that is getting hate is Minor by Optical. At first it looks like an average generic level, but when you look into it, things start to get interesting. The level's intent clearly got lost in translation with a lot of the critics, mainly because this isn't actually a hashtag Levolution level. Opti made it using only 1000 objects as a challenge. So why am I mentioning it here? Because it kinda leads back to all the drama surrounding the trend. The user MetalFace221, creator of the extreme demon level The Secret Box, posted a video simply titled hashtag Levolution, showcasing the level. He made it pretty clear that he was doing it for satirical purposes and didn't actually like the level. Then all of a sudden the community basically devolved into a bunch of children in the comment section complaining that this level got featured over theirs. I tried to explain to everyone in the comments that this level was not going to kill GD and that they should just ignore it. But this did absolutely nothing. These people are so convinced that their opinion is right to the exclusion of anybody else's opinions. And I seem to have touched a nerve from calling this effect unique. Then the people in the comment section kept telling me that this effect took no effort and wasn't good. Despite the fact I never said it was good, I just said it was unique. Because unique and good are two very different things. And I know what you're thinking, that I'm completely attacking the critics of this level. I'm not. I just don't think people should treat this level like a microcosm of the entire trend. People just need to calm down. It's not as bad as a level with 10 objects being rated. It's so stupid that people are treating this like racism towards unknown creators. It's a video game. And another thing I've noticed is people going around making hashtag Levolution hate videos. And when I say hate videos, I don't mean a well-structured critique of the trend. I literally just mean a shallow interpretation of it, saying nothing about the level. I mean, just look at this. Okay, you get the point. Long story short, the entire debate was blown far out of proportion to a point that it's basically making the community so much more toxic than what was needed. And if you thought the hate videos were bad, wait till you see this. Change.org is a website which is home for many causes worth fighting for, such as racism, education, animal abuse, and many more. There are so many petitions which are completely worth supporting, but considering how easy this site is to use, many people have signed on to make totally pointless petitions for basically non-existent problems. So, how fitting that a couple of people in the GD community signed on and made a petition to stop hashtag Levolution levels from being rated. I mean, I get where the hate for this trend comes from, but this is so petty, it's not even funny. Let's just read this, shall we? Recently, Optical made a new movement which encouraged creators to shit out low-quality generic levels. Very formal stuff here. This is harmful for the game because it will lower standards and make the game boring. People will quit and the community will be unhappy. So you're trying to tell me that a few low-detail levels being featured will make the community boring and unhappy? Seems legit. It is dangerous because many famous creators like Sirpunch have supported it. I'm gonna say it again, these people are so convinced they're right that they simply will not listen to anyone else's opinions. Can you think about this for a second? Maybe Sirpunch has a reason to support it. RobTop needs to stop this movement now. If RobTop sees this, it'll be better for the game because this mess won't happen. The standards are too low already and people hate featured levels, so we need to convince him to listen to us. Remember how I said earlier that RobTop actually supports this trend? Yeah. Hashtag Levolution must be stopped! Please join me, PoopDrinker777, Dubstep Joltik, FlashMix72, Zila SKR, and others on the GD forum thread to fight back against this and show people why the hashtag Levolution is terrible. Again, people are supporting these levels for a reason. There's so many positive aspects of it and you haven't listed any of them here. Also, we should mention that Optical has been very rude, and as a GD mod, he hasn't acted the way that he should. Galvatron criticized him, and Optical didn't listen. He just said, I do what I want. Whoa! That's real evidence right there. There are so many problems with those two sentences. First off, just because Optical is a mod doesn't mean that saying, I do what I want, is a serious crime. It's nowhere near as bad as telling Galva to kill himself or something like that. Second, I saw Galva's comment and it wasn't even criticism. He just said that Optical didn't put effort into the level and didn't give anything to improve on or anything like that. Third, Galva actually apologized for that comment. Okay, moving on. Now, he made a new video playing the victim card and blaming other people. Well, I saw that video, and that's just false. Most of the things he said were respectful, and he didn't blame anybody. He even said that he respected the opposing side and understood their arguments. RobTop should take away his moderator role until he learns to behave properly as a GD mod. That's also false, he hasn't abused the moderator role at all. I don't have anything against Optical as a person, but justice is important! 100 supporters is not enough to stop this trend. Judging from the amount of likes on these levels, hashtag Levolution has way more supporters, and that's just the goal. This only has 5 supporters in total, and those are clearly just the people who made the petition. This was not necessary. People just need to calm down. Okay, that was a pretty long rant. Let's wrap things up with some points as to why hashtag Levolution could be good for the community. More levels coming out often. If more levels come out often from famous creators, the community could become far more active than before. Less toxicity. If it were easier to make levels and get them to be accepted in the community, then there'd be less toxicity surrounding CP. Creators won't have to feel pressured into making every level a masterpiece. Instead, they can easily take breaks and make simpler levels. Better for low-end devices. Many devices lag on the most low detail of levels, so if levels with less objects got featured, they could play them without lag. There's 4, in my opinion, perfectly valid arguments that I hope will convince you that hashtag Levolution is worthwhile. Thanks for watching. This has been by far my longest ever script, and I hope it was worth the wait. I'm working towards 10k subscribers by the end of the year. It would mean a lot if you help me out. I'll see you guys in the next video.